They told him he had 5 good years left. That was 15 years ago. He's still standing, still speaking, still living. This is Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. A podcast about what happens when life throws you something incurable, and you fight back anyway. Hosted by Bryce. Diagnosed at 40, 15 years into the battle. This is the truth behind the tremor. Let's begin.
All right, so people talk about Parkinson's like it only affects movement, but the real game is in your head and in your heart. Well, guess what? Today is part 2 of our Superpowers series, and we're going to dive into some stuff that you can't always see. The emotional resilience, the mental strength, the unshakable empathy. Really? We're going to talk about emotional and mental superpowers that Parkinson's has given us, and we're going to do that right now. Hey, welcome back to Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. Oh, no. Actually, did I screw the actual title of this name? Like the title of the podcast? I really did. Unbelievable. All right, so let's just pretend like 3, 2, 1, like click. Hey, welcome back to Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. If you missed part 1, go back and check it out. It's all about physical superpowers. And my name is Bryce, and welcome to the show. That was better, right? I've been having a day. Parkinson's has just been one of those Parkinson days. So I am about to kick its butt with some funny, crazy things that I've been thinking about. And I want you to come along for this ride. It could be crazy. It could be wild, but maybe you're going to learn something and maybe you're going to see something and hopefully you're going to laugh. Hopefully you're going to say, wow, I never even thought about that. This episode though, this is about what happens inside. Not just on the outside. We talked about physical number 1. This is what happens inside. Because when Parkinson's messes with our body, it also forces us to grow mentally and emotionally in ways that we've never expected. Really? Well, let's check this out. Here's my superpower. And what is your superpower? I want you to think about this as we go. Write your superpowers down. Matter of fact, if you guys have some really wicked, cool, amazing superpowers that I didn't even think about, maybe what we'll do is if we have enough of them in the comments or enough of them that are DM'd me and messaged me. I know you guys all do that. You message me through Instagram and all this kind of stuff, which is great. I love it. I love this community. I love what we're doing here. But if you have what your superpowers are and they're different than mine, send them to me. Maybe we'll do like a show. And I mean, I have a live Q&A coming up. You can check that out in the, on the channel somewhere in there. It says coming up live. I think it's April the 2nd. We're going to go live with your Q&A. And you can ask me questions that you want answered live or ask me live. It's up to you. But anyway, why am I doing a big pitch? I want to tell you about my superpower. If you send me yours, maybe what I said, that's what I was going to do. If we get enough of them, we'll do like a whole day. We'll share them. We'll share all these crazy superpowers because it's empowering and it makes us, we're going to laugh at Parkinson's today because it's a bastard, isn't it? Well, let's get it where it hurts today. Let's make fun of it. Let's be the bully. We'll be the bully today. Okay, here is my superpower number 1. It's my empathy radar. Okay, so when you're struggled, you can see like when you've struggled. Golly, what a day! When you've struggled, you can see it in other people, right? Even when they're trying to hide it. I can actually feel when someone else is fighting their own invisible battle. Like I can sense it and I can feel it and I can see it. And that's empathy. And I'm going to just be straight honest with you here. I don't know how much empathy I had before Parkinson's. Maybe I'm going to lose a bunch of subscribers. You're going to be like, this guy said, he's an idiot. Not an idiot. He's a you know what. But I was very empathetic, but I was also very into myself and my career and what I was doing. And Parkinson's forced me to slow down. But now I've got this innate ability to be able, I can point out Parkinson's from miles away. Someone can walk by me. I'm like, oh my God, they have Parkinson's. And you can see it. You can see what you can just see it, right? And you can feel it. Is that just me? Maybe it is just me. Maybe I have this like really crazy superpower. That's like a real superpower. I don't think so. I think you can feel it. You can sense it too. There's a like-minded, a kindred spirit. And it's given me that empathy, and I can see it in people, and it's an empathy so much so that I can't just walk by. I have to stop, talk, see if they're okay, see if I can help. 15 years in, I can actually, give some advice maybe, or maybe they end up talking to me and giving me advice. It's crazy. Anyway, that's my number one, and that wasn't very funny, was it? No. But here's superpower number 2. Ready for this one? Parkinson's has given me the superpower, and it's a Jedi-level patience. It's a Jedi. I can't say it. This is what Parkinson's robs from me, and I'm going to throw it out. I'm going to crush it right now. If you watch any other videos, Parkinson's in my voice, right? My voice and it's slowing me down, but it also takes this memory thing away from me. I used to speak in front of crowds of hundreds and thousands, not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds and thousands, and groups of 2 and groups of 5. But, I think the largest crowd I spoke in front of was, it was about 4,000 or 5,000, I think, like that. And I didn't script anything. I never wrote things down. I would just go for it. And I would have this memory, this recall memory that was insanely incredible.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You don't have to do Parkinson's alone. Inside Bryce's inner circle, you'll find more than support. You'll find a private community of people who get it. Monthly Zoom calls, real conversations, direct access to Bryce, and a place where you can post, chat, get support, and support others. And just be real, without judgment. If you're looking for connection, strength, and a space to breathe, this is it. Join Bryce's inner circle today. The link's in the show notes.
It was amazing, and I could just do that. And I could go on for hours and just talk about the subjects. I give definitions, I can give quotes, and you name it. Everything was on memory recall. As when I got Parkinson's and I was still, speaking live events, and I still do. I went from that to little cue card, little notes. So kind of just like, here's the title and here's kind of the points I want to make and make sure that I don't forget them. As it's gone through and as it's progressed through the years and 15 years in, I've gone to where I have to really have some notes here just in case. So bear with me. Don't punish me, please. And don't, but it's a frustration of mine, if that makes sense. So there's some words that if they come out like, blah, and again, I've encouraged people before in the comments, like if I said something wrong or if I'm sitting here stuck on a word, throw it in the comment for me, because I actually love reading it later. It was really cool. I forgot this word in, I think it was like episode 1 or 2 or 3 of the podcast, and I had said, someone wanted me to get a second and a third and a fourth, and it was opinion, and I just, on my diagnosis, and I just couldn't get it, and so people put it in the comments, opinion, and it was great. And I'm like, oh, you're right. Oh my gosh, of course it was opinion. And I've said it a million times, and I got a kick out. It was funny, but now it's been, I think it's been about a month or so, and I had someone had put in the comments opinions, and I looked at it, and this is a month later, and I'm going, opinions. I wonder what they meant by that. Like opinions. Do they want my opinion on something? And I had forgotten that I had said that in the video. And then all of a sudden it clicked in, and it just made me laugh again. So thank you for that, community. Thank you for that. I'm going to call you the DLT Nation, Doing Life Today Nation. If you're with me and subscribing to part of this community, we're going to doing life. We're not just going to sit by and let life pass us by. And we're not going to let life pass us by, especially just because we've been diagnosed with something. We are going to take what we have, right? And we're going to live life to the fullest. We're going to live it like it's our last. And we're going to do life today. And I encourage you. If that, if you're not subscribed to the channel and that resonate with you, you got to hit that subscribe button right now, man. We're going to have some fun, and we're going to do a lot of cool things coming up here. So anyway, Jedi, there, see, I got it. Superpower number 2, my Jedi-level patience. Jedi-level patience. You can't rush a freezing episode, can you? You just cannot rush a freezing episode. You cannot rush this body. I can't rush this body. I wish I could. I can't, but I can't. But living with Parkinson's teaches me to slow down. Like I said, it teaches me to breathe and wait. That's patience on another level. That's insanely good patience. And I used to have 0 patience. Now I've got about that much patience. And my buddy Brian, who we do a podcast every Sunday live here on YouTube. It's called Life in Motion. He was talking about he freezes like 4 or 5 times a day, and it happens, I think it was like, I can't quite remember, but between 7 and 9 or something like that, or 7 and 8. And he said on the podcast on Sunday that he freezes like 5 times a day. And I said, well, how long does the freezing last? And he said 15 or 20 minutes. And I'm going like, holy mama, man, I'll tell you what, 15 minutes just frozen for me 5 times a day. That man's got patience. I'm working up to it. I'm not there yet, but he's got patience. And you can actually check out that little Life in Motion podcast. You can see it. It's on the channel. You can find it, and it's fun. It's really fun. It's a good program. Live every Sunday. Okay. Anyway, it does teach us to slow down. Like not just our brain, right? It teaches our brain to slow down, but again, just our whole body slows down, and that's patience, and that's a growth level. How about this one? Superpower number 3: selective listening. You're like, what? Selective listening? Yeah, I've heard so much unsolicited advice. I've developed this power to tune it out like Olympic precision. Right? Everybody's telling me, have you tried this? Did you try that? Did you do this? How about this? Hey, my Uncle Frank has Parkinson's, and he drank 3 glasses of orange juice every day, and he's doing great. I'm like, okay, yeah. I've heard yogas. I've heard yoga, bananas. Have you tried turmeric? If you put turmeric on a salad and eat it 6 times a day before 2 and after 3. What? Sure. Thanks, Sam Carroll. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, I just now have this selective hearing. I just don't, it's just like, I can have somebody give me all the advice in the world, and I can just like tune it out. It's really cool. On purpose too. There's that selective hearing as some husbands and partners have that, you don't mean to be selective. This one's on purpose. I can selectively tune it out and not be bothered by it. And it's pretty cool. I call it a superpower. I don't know. Do you have that one? That's one you have to work on. Okay, here's superpower number 4. And this one is a key. This one is a massive, massive key. If you can laugh while spilling your coffee for the 3rd time this morning, then you're stronger than most people realize. Humor can be a shield, or it can be a sword. Or it can be both. How about that? Humor can be a shield and a sword. Humor can be used to kind of shield your way and not think about it, but it can also cut through stuff. Again, not going to go over it again, but I use my sense of humor as a sword. I cut through it. I make fun of Parkinson's, and somehow, I don't know why, it gives me some power. But my superpower number 4 is a sense of humor. And not just sense of humor. Ready for this? Sense of humor in chaos, in complete and utter chaos, right? Because your Parkinson's, it cuts in when everything else is cutting out. Like, literally, like I'm spilling coffee just when I can't find the keys to my car, when I'm looking for the keys to the car because the dog's locked inside of it, and it just goes on and on and on. It's like a bad country song, if that makes any sense. But anyway, that's my superpower number 4. What's yours? Again, let's go. Let's connect. Let's make a community here. Anyway, number 5, though, Parkinson's has really taught me this and given this to me. It's a gift. Superpower number 5 is my mental grit. You learn to keep going, especially on hard days when you don't feel like it, when it would be easier to stay in bed. You show up. You do it anyway. That's grit. And that's strength. And you might be today, you might be watching this going, you don't even want to do this today. You just wanted to forget about it. Just tune out. Watching this day, even that is grit. Throw something in the comments. It's grit. Every time you do something, it's like taking a stand against Parkinson's. You put a comment in there in the comment section about, hey, here's me, and I'm from here, and this is what I'm dealing with, or you respond to someone else's comment and give them some, a ray of hope, right? Encourage them. I challenge you. Encourage somebody today in these comments, from one person of the community to another. And that shows grit, that shows strength, and that shows Parkinson's that you're in charge. Yeah, that you're in charge, not Parkinson's. Right? All right, well, these aren't small things. And I'm sorry if it wasn't as funny as this one. I'm sorry this one wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be, but the next one's super funny. But these are the superpowers that actually matter, right? They actually matter. If you've discovered, if you've discovered any unexpected emotional strengths on your Parkinson's journey, please share them. I want to know, and it'll inspire somebody else. Okay, listen, we've got one more episode in this series, and I promise you, this one is going to make you laugh. It's Everyday Wins, the funny stuff, and the superpowers that will make you laugh. All right, let's go there now, and I'll see you there.
Parkinson's may be part of your life, but it doesn't get to define it. Thanks for listening to Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. If this episode moved you, helped you, or reminded you you're not alone, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Want to go deeper? The Inner Circle is waiting. Monthly Zoom calls, 24/7 community, and a direct line to Bryce. You'll find the link in the show notes. Until next time, keep showing up and keep doing life today.